Alright, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to our first episode of our Eastern Conference My League series. And yes, we are using the Brooklyn Nets. They won the straw poll. I believe that the Magic were in second. The Pacers were in last. And who was the third team I put in? Was it the Hawks? It might have been. But yeah, we are here today. Episode 1, Nets rebuild. Gonna be very hard. Actually, fun fact. Back when I was going to start my Bulls My League, all the way back at the start of 2K18, I was so close to doing the Nets. Like, I started up the whole Nets My League, and I was about to press record. I'm like, nah, let's see the Bulls. So, we're here today with the Nets. Obviously, we can go over a team. I'm going to do that more in the off-season. But if we can smash 300 likes for this video, and yeah, so, everything about the Nets is that they don't have their draft pick this year, and yeah, it's going to suck. But I do believe that they have it next year, and it starts to get their picks back so they can actually make a top pick. So, tanking is going to be in the future next year. Kind of the opposite of what the Kings one is that we're trying to win because we don't have our pick, but we finally have our pick next year. And yeah, so we do, I believe, have a first-round pick this year. We could maybe make a trade to get another one. And you guys got to let me know, who do we draft? Who do we sign in the comments? I think a Jabari Parker, we can go after a Julius Randle would be perfect pickups for us because we do have the cap space because we don't have to pay Russell yet. Basically, the basic awards. Does Jared Allen make an all-rookie team? No, he does not. So, we ended up being the 13th seed. It sucks. We cannot keep the pick, but what are you going to do? So, if we're looking at the team and what I kind of want to do with everybody. So, we have our point guard in the future, Russell. If it comes to a fact that we get another point guard that we want to move Russell to shooting guard, I'm all for it. So, that could be something. Dinwiddie, I really like. He is a free agent, though, next year. And he's going to probably demand, like, 12 or so mil. Yeah, if he demands, like, 12 or so mil, maybe we could look to trade him in this offseason because we don't really need him as a backup because we do have Jeremy Lin for the next 2 years because I'm expecting. Oh, he doesn't even have an opt-in. So yeah, we have him for the next 2 years, and we have Isaiah Whitehead who is on a team deal. I probably will bring him back every year. Maybe he'll be a G League candidate next year. For shooting guard, it sucks. Alan Crabb's contract is the next 3 years, so we kind of have to eat that money for the next 3 years. But obviously, Levert, I don't really see him as a future starting shooting guard, but a sixth man, honestly, could be in the future for Levert. Also, we could move him to small forward. He is pretty tall. Joe Harris, good three-point shooter, former Cavalier, Virginia Cavalier. Oh, he was also a former Cleveland Cavalier, too. And I don't really see a future for him, given that he is getting up there near his prime, and he's 74 overall, and we kind of have better options here with Levert and Crabbe. Stauskas, is he a free agent? Yes, he will. Not going to bring back Stauskas Theo. And Milton Doyle, don't know much about. Small forward, Ronda Hollis Jefferson, we could maybe play him at power forward next year. Depends who we sign in free agency, but I do like him. Good young player. I believe they traded Mason Plumlee for him, so shout out to, I don't know if Sean Marks made that trade, but it was a good one. Could be a perfect stretch four guy. Good defender as well. DeMar Carroll, also another good defender. He's got 2 years left on his deal, so we're going to have to eat his contract for another year. Dante Cunningham, probably not going to be on the team next year. Same with James Webb. Power forward, we got just Quincy Acey. Don't really see him on the team next year. And center, Jared Allen, I would like to start, give the full starting minutes to them next year. Mozgov, we have him for another 2 years. And then Okafor, it depends how much he wants in free agency. I'm not going to pay him more than 4 mil or 5 mil to come back to us. So yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on everybody. If you look at the stats, this is how they ended up. 3, 6, 7, 8. Double-digit scores. Holy cow. Okay. So the lottery, obviously, we're going to be sitting with ever the Raptors first-round pick. The Raptors up to the 2 seed and lost in round 1, which I hope will give us a better chance. But I don't think it has anything to do with the playoffs. It all has stuff to do with the regular season, which they were the 2 seed. So the Warriors beat the Celtics in 5. Shout out to Brad Stevens getting that team there. But the 2K doesn't have pre-existing injuries on, so Kyrie Irving was all healthy. Same with Gordon Hayward. So player retirement, we're not going to see any Nets retiring. Staff retirement, no Nets. Hall of Fame, definitely. Actually, Paul Pierce, technically a Net. Jersey retirement. We did not retire Paul Pierce's number. What jerseys do we have retired? Do we even have any? We do. Jason Petrovic. Jason Kidd. I did not know he was retired by the Nets. That's really cool. John Williamson. Bill, I don't even know who that is. Dr. J. And Buck Williams. Wow, no. 52 is retired. I wonder who's going to want to wear that. Just looking at my Knicks. Okay, so let's advance there. League of Realignment, we're not doing anything like that. Draft lottery, we are going to be having the 27th pick in this NBA draft. We could maybe make a trade if we think we could trade Dinwiddie for a top 20 pick. Let me know because if we're sitting there late 20s. Hamidou Diallo comes to my mind. If he could be there, that would be amazing. Same with the foreign guy from Kansas. Even Raul Alkins or Alonzo Trier wouldn't be bad. If we're looking at big men, I doubt Robert Williams will fall that far, but Billy Preston could from Kansas. We could definitely get Chimezie Metu or Nick Ward or Malik Pope or PJ Washington. Center Mo Wagner could definitely fall to us and be there, so that could be an option. Or Jonte Porter or Mitchell Robinson. Whenever maybe looking at small forwards, Kevin Knox probably won't make it that far, but according to this, he might. That could be definitely an option. So yeah, you guys gotta let me know. Should we trade Dinwiddie for a pick in the draft? Should we maybe move Lynn? Oh, we can't even trade Dinwiddie because he has a team option. Fudge. Alright. Should we trade Lynn for a pick in the draft then? If we were to move up or get another first, which I would like to do. We're going to keep Kenny Atkinson as our coach. Jacko Vaughn we're going to leave as the backup. We are going to get Jimmy Lynch though as our trainer. And yeah, so the Nets weren't that bad for what the roster they had this year, even though they were still pretty bad. All right, NBA draft. Let me know what I should do in the comments below, what we should do in the draft. And yeah, so injuries are on, so maybe those two guys that were just named we shouldn't draft. So that's it for me. Let me know in the comments what we should draft. Let's see if we can get 300 likes for episode 1 of the Nets My League series. Thank you all for watching. I love you guys. See you guys at the draft and the off season in the next video. Peace.